What's up, guys? Earth First, Space Later here. I wanted to share a little article I came across, um, just kind of searching around, because one of the biggest things that people seem to have a problem with is the idea that things could possibly be explained in a different way. So I wanted to give some other examples, and these are kind of cool. Also, if you haven't picked up a copy of this book right here, Goodbye Germ Theory, pick it up, read it. Viruses are not what we think they are, and neither is the way that disease spreads. This kind of information uh, is could be a death knell to the pharmaceutical industry as we know it. But moving on, this is an article from the Daily Mail. I just basically Googled in, common misconceptions about the world, and this came up. I won't read them all, but this is interesting. Number one, coffee's made from beans. Apparently, coffee's not made from beans. Apparently, those coffee beans are actually seeds that they're calling a bean, but it's actually a seed. I did not know that. I was not taught that. I was taught that coffee beans are beans. Number two, chameleons change color to match their surroundings. It says, believe it or not, chameleons actually change their color as a response to mood, temperature, communication, and light instead of the object they are touching. Now, that's not how I was taught. Interesting. That's explained in a completely different way. Number three, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Well, actually, that's not true either. There's another mountain called Mauna Kea, which is actually the tallest measured from the base to the summit. It's just not as high in elevation as Everest finishes out. So again, that wasn't explained to me correctly when I was a kid. Wonder what else could not have been explained correctly. Let's keep going. Great Wall of China can be seen from space. The Apollo astronauts confirmed that you can't see the Great Wall of China from the moon. Well, I guess those pictures of the Great Wall in China from space must be from high altitude planes in low Earth orbit. Maybe. Let's keep going down here. Here's a good one. Number 7. The Earth revolves around the Sun. And this actually says technically the Earth and the Sun and all of the other planets are orbiting around the center of mass of the solar system, not specifically the Sun. Wow, they actually said that. That's definitely not the way we were taught, though. Remember all those pictures when we were in school that showed the sun out there in the middle and everything going around them, and when you were a kid you thought that the sun was just out there hanging out, being still, and we were going around it. They didn't tell us that we were going 4 different directions over a million miles an hour. Well, that one wasn't explained to me correctly when I was a kid either. Let's see here. Peanuts are not a nut, which I knew that. A lot of people don't know that peanuts are not nuts. They are a legume. Let's keep going here, see what they got. Humans have 5 senses. This is correct, although there's actually at least 9, and most researchers think there are more like 21. Well, never was told that. That was only explained to me that I had 5 senses. What's going on with that? Sushi means raw fish. Number 13, sushi actually translates as sour tasting. That's not the way I was explained what sushi was. Interesting. Let's keep going here. Caffeine dehydrates you. While caffeinated drinks may have a mild diuretic effect, some experts don't believe they actually appear to increase the risk of dehydration. I've always been told that caffeine dehydrates you. So apparently there's a disagreement on that too. Interesting. Let's keep going. As the moon is constantly rotating on its own axis, there is no area of the planetoid which is in permanent darkness. Interesting. Not exactly what I was told when I was a kid. Look, number 21, a toilet's flush will change direction depending on which hemisphere it is in. They actually, get this one right, guys. The real cause of backwards flushing toilets is just the water jets pointing the opposite direction. It's not Coriolis. Imagine that. It's not an apparent deflection due to Earth rotation. Number 22, Mars is red. The red color we see in images of Mars is just the result of iron rusting. I wasn't told that as a kid. I was told it was a red planet. It's always been described as a red planet. Did they make a movie about Red Dawn? I also thought that Mars was in Greenland, but I could be wrong about that. Let's see here. Oh, I've heard this one before. Number 24. People use just 10% of their brain. Neurologists describe this myth as false, state that we use virtually every part of our brain. Oh, where'd it go? And that most of the brain is active all the time. I've been told since I was as little as I can remember that we only use 10%. So, again, explained a different way. Your fingernails continue to grow after you die. It's actually the dehydration of the body after death can cause a retraction of the skin around the hair and the nails, giving it the illusion that it has grown. Explained to me a different way again. Oh, what about this one? 26 bats are blind. Despite the tiny eyes and nocturnal lifestyle, none of the roughly 1,100 bat species are blind. Really? Where'd blind as a bat go or come from? I thought bats were blind. Number 27, dropping a penny from the Empire State Building would kill someone. Actually, no. The air resistance, it would reach its terminal velocity, and it only weighs a gram. It says it wouldn't kill you. So a lot of these things, guys, are just things that we were explained a certain way, and when you actually go look at it, there's a different explanation. Number 33, it's a proven fact that bulls only see blue and yellow. Interesting. They only react to the red cape because of the movements that flutter around. Well, I was taught that bulls get mad when they see red, hence the term I see, when somebody gets angry, you say, oh, I'm seeing red. Well, apparently that was not explained to me correctly. All right, seasons are caused by Earth being closer to the sun. As Earth orbits the sun, its tilted axis always points in the same direction, so throughout the year, different parts of the Earth get the sun's direct rays. What they don't mention is that during the northern hemisphere's winter, we're supposedly 3 million miles closer to the sun, which makes absolutely no sense. So, moving on. Shaving your leg hair will make it grow back quicker. Apparently not. This is one I think a lot of people get fooled by. Frankenstein was the name of the monster in Mary Shelley's book Frankenstein. No, Frankenstein was the doctor. Which a lot of people know that, but you kind of grow up thinking that the monster is Frankenstein. Keep going on. This one's interesting. Number 40, ostriches bury their head in the sand when they are scared. Actually, ostriches swallow sand and pebbles to help grind their food up in their stomachs. This means they have to bend down and briefly stick their heads in the earth to collect the pebbles. It's not because they're scared. Well, that is definitely not the way I was explained that when I was a kid growing up. Keep going here. Oh, and here's one that I wasn't aware of. I was always told that adding salt to your water makes it boil faster. This says that it actually raises the boiling point and takes longer. So who lied to me? Who's lying now? Which one's right? Interesting. Keep going. Carrots help you see in the dark, but not really. So anyway, we're getting here towards the end of the list, and I'm not going to keep it any longer, guys. The point I was trying to make is that the things that we think we know that have been explained to us a certain way, what if it was possible that there was a different explanation for that? And a lot of people don't want to believe that. And this is why I put this book right here while my computer screen malfunctions. That's why I put this book right here as well, Goodbye Germ Theory. If the explanation of viruses, what they are and what diseases are and how they spread are not accurate, then that could revolutionize or change what we know about modern medicine. That's why I think everybody needs to get this book. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this short video, and I wonder what else could possibly be explained a different way.